As we already know, thanks to 3AI for bringing us together at Spectra 2026. So here we would be speaking on the theme of AI reset, the new, the now, the new, and the next in AI. So yeah, absolutely. Let's quickly jump right in. Wherein, as we know, Prem, that every AI company is either selling an AI product or selling AI services. But the truth is that most AI companies, they don't have sales problem. There is mostly relevance problem. Everyone sells AI, everyone promises transformation, everyone claims they can cut costs, automate workflows, and unlock intelligence. But buyers quietly ask one question: do you actually understand my mess? Or are you just selling me a hammer for a problem you are not even bothered to look into? So the question is that it breaks the old spray and pray GTM motion.
Agreed, absolutely. In fact, I will add this as well. The market is not just noisy, it is
Yeah,
fatigued. Now, what I
absolutely.
mean by that is pretty much every CXO has heard these buzzwords too many times and pretty much multiple times in a day. Gen AI, agentic AI, autonomous agents, right? So it's overused so much that it has lost its meaning and magic. Now, the real challenge today is not about awareness. People know what it is. It's now really about demonstration, proof, and the challenge is the indifference they have towards these hyped up AI pitches. That's
Yeah,
precisely the problem.
exactly, exactly. So the good old sales funnel is dead, buried, gone. Gone are the days, when a buyer wanders from awareness. I think we also fell sometime in that group, to interest, to consideration, to decision. Today's AI buyers are chaotic. They attend your event, then go quiet for 2 months, then suddenly reactivate because board demanded a productivity agenda. The CTO agrees, the legal looks into the data compliance, then a competitor drops a feature, thus the pilot gets postponed. That is not a sales funnel. That is a dumpster fire with sunken costs.
Yeah, that's a nice way to put it. Yes. Agreed. The AI buyer journey is not linear. It is messy, it is political, it's emotional, it's highly contextual as well. So we should stop building funnels. We should start building listening systems, right? That's where humans and AI work together to accelerate our journey. So the GTM strategy should really be based on interpreting these real-time signals. Like who is showing genuine interest? Right? Who owns the business problem? Who controls the budget? Who can block the decision silently? Who can be the detractors, right? And what are their challenges? But what trigger event has created this new demand and interest? I think understanding and answering these questions is what's going to make the difference. So the winning GTM teams are the ones who can scan the market signals, who can interpret buyer intent, and pitch the AI solutions with precision.
Absolutely, Pred. So, where are we on the AI hype cycle right now? As of mid 2026, we are transitioning from pure speculative excitement to industrialization. Everyone is so intensely scrutinizing ROI, real world deployment challenges. So, in the AI era, context is the king, no doubt. AI providers and service firms must think differently. If you sell a product, you have product signals like API calls, logins, feature adoption, active users. But if you are a services firm, a GCC partner, or you are a systems integrator, you don't have those. You need to read business signals that are way messier. So it is something like that. Is the enterprise under cost pressure? Is the GCC being asked to move from execution to value creation? Has the CEO announced an AI productivity mandate? Is the organization struggling to scale pilots into production? So these are not just data, these are market intelligence.
Well said, Prerna. We are well and truly entering a brave new world in AI first GTM sales motions. What does that mean? What do the CXOs really want to know before they make a decision? They want answers to very critical questions like: will this solution work in our business environment? Will our employees and customers embrace it? Is there a learning curve? Will this integrate with our complex technology stack? Will compliance approve the AI driven workflows? Like we can have human in the loop, we can make it human centered. All that is definitely how the design patterns and the implementations are, but the compliance still has to review it and sign off, right? There are strict laws to be adhered to, business ethics, and also the concerns and insecurities of people have to be addressed. So that is the one. But the most important questions always about ROI. Will ROI survive beyond the pilot? So GTM teams should not keep selling this excitement alone. They should start selling evidence.
Yeah, this is exactly Prem, what which brings me to what's next in AI GTM. Gone are the cold outbound messaging. Only outbound that matters. So, for example, our large account leaders attend an AI governance roundtable, downloads data readiness paper, announces a productivity program, and then hires a new chief AI officer. Is that just a lead? No, that is a cluster of intent signals. So we may not like to send, generic statement, we provide AI transformation services. Instead, it could be close to, we notice you are moving from AI experimentation to enterprise scaling. So most corporates at this stage do not struggle at the model choice, but on governance, adoption, ROI visibility. So we may like to offer, would a 90 days starting point be useful? That feels like business thinking, not sales automation.
Agreed. Now let's talk about inbound as well. So typically inbound has a higher uh, success rate and rate of conversion, but then it is also a most underutilized channel. Like what typically happens is inbound lead, they fill up a form, online form, they fill up a name, maybe email, probably they leave some details around company and maybe their job title. Yeah, this is useful information, but it doesn't give the complete picture. So inbound without enrichment and context is just guesswork. You're just shooting in the dark. So this is where I think AI can really, really help both the GTM teams and the sales teams to really understand who this person is, right? What role do they play in the buying process? What does their company really do? What are their likely business pressures? What is the problem statement, pain points? And is this account fitting in our ideal customer profile? So once this much of intelligence is available, then the correct messaging, correct positioning can happen, and higher degree of conversions can be achieved.
Absolutely. This is what I call aha moment, Prem. Most teams, I think all of us have experienced how many leads. And actually, winning team asks, what did the market teach us this week? Which message got a reply? Which objection came up multiple times? So every interaction is intelligence. But most organizations bury it inside CRM notes, call transcripts, disconnected dashboards. Yeah.
Correct. So this is where AI comes in. It can summarize those interactions. It can identify patterns. It can find where things are blocked. It can also detect which patterns are succeeding better. So the goal is not to remove humans. The goal is to remove the manual drag that is caused in the system so that humans can be more efficient and effective.
Exactly. AI is for speed, and of course, human always for sense making. So, on that note, as we end the dialogue we had so interesting, Prem, what is the one statement you would like to leave for the audience?
Of course, clearly the vector in GTM motion, it's about AI is the speed and humans are the direction. So I'll just summarize it by saying learning velocity is the next GTM mode.
Fantastic, Prem. That is really memorable mantra. Thanks everyone for listening to us. Hope you found this insightful. Do connect with us if you want to engage further. Goodbye for now.
Thank you. Nice talking to
Thank
you.
you, Prem. Thank you.